Right now, as you're reading this sentence, you are not the same person who started this article. Not metaphorically, not emotionally, literally. Your body, your brain, and even your sense of self have shifted since you began reading. You've already exchanged thousands, if not millions, of molecules with your environment. Your thoughts have changed, even if just slightly. Memories have been updated. Cells have died. Others have been born. The truth is, you are not a fixed entity. You are a living, breathing work in progress that never pauses. Biologically speaking, your body is in a state of continuous transformation. Every minute, about 96 million cells in your body die, and your body replaces them without you ever noticing. Red blood cells, they only last about 4 months. Your skin, replaced every 2 to 4 weeks. Your stomach lining renews itself in days. Even your bones, seemingly rock solid, are completely regenerated roughly every 10 years. That means that 5 minutes ago, you were quite literally made of slightly different material than you are now. You are, in a very real sense, a different physical entity, but it gets even more unsettling when you consider your brain. Neuroscience shows us that the brain is plastic, not made of actual plastic, but neuroplastic, meaning it's constantly changing and adapting. Every new experience, every thought, every memory, every word you read rewires your neural connections. Synapses fire, new pathways are formed, old ones are weakened. It's a dynamic web that reshapes itself second by second. So when you learn something new, even a tiny fact, you are fundamentally altering the architecture of your mind, which means the you who knew less 5 minutes ago has ceased to exist, replaced by a slightly updated version. And here's the kicker, there may not even be a fixed you to begin with. Philosophers and scientists alike have long debated the idea of a consistent self. The ancient Greek philosopher Heraclitus famously said, "You cannot step into the same river twice." Modern thinkers apply that same logic to the human self. The person you believe yourself to be, a unified, unchanging me, is actually a mental construct. It's a narrative your brain creates to make sense of your ongoing transformation. Buddhism, thousands of years before neuroscience caught up, taught the idea of anatta, no fixed self. It suggested that the self is an illusion, a bundle of ever-changing experiences, emotions, and perceptions. And today, that idea is increasingly supported by science. Consider memory. We often think our memories define us, that they are the solid core of who we are. But memory is not a perfect record. It's dynamic, malleable, constantly being rewritten each time we recall it. Every time you remember something, you're not replaying a moment. You're reconstructing it. That means even your past is unstable. And since your past shapes your identity, that means you are unstable too. Even on a molecular level, you are a walking collaboration. Your body contains more foreign DNA, mostly microbial, than human DNA. The trillions of microbes in your gut influence your mood, behavior, and decision-making. So who's actually running the show? And yet, we cling to the idea of a static self because it feels safe, because it helps us navigate the world, because it makes the chaos of life slightly more manageable. But just like the body renews its cells and the mind rewires its neurons, that static self is a convenience, not a truth. This might sound terrifying at first, but it's actually freeing. If you're not the person you were 5 minutes ago, then you're also not doomed to be the person you were 5 years ago. Change is not only possible, it's inevitable. Reinvention isn't just a choice. It's happening whether you like it or not. So if you've ever felt stuck, defined by your past, or locked into a version of yourself that no longer fits, take comfort in this. That version of you is already gone. In fact, it never really existed in the way you thought it did. You are not a noun. You are a verb. You are not a being. You are a becoming. So go ahead, reinvent, reimagine, reboot. You've already started.